G'day and welcome to my garage. This plate has a slight bow in it. It's centrally hitting here and hitting on the outside edges and low in the middle. So it's got a slight bow on it. I need to take as much of that out as possible. Looks like I've got a fair way to go yet, then I've got to mic it up to make sure it's the same thickness all the way through. Doesn't want to massage too well. It's bouncing too much on the bench. Although it's getting there.
Very close.
It's getting there. Take a while. I took it over to the workbench and the vise, which is a lot more solid base than this bench that I'm working on. Although it's 25 mil of chipboard. But anyhow, after a bit of massaging, a few dimples, I've worked those. I've put them on the plate over there and sanded the dimples down. So now that's a 1.5 thou feeler gauge. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now the overall thickness. Where is it? $228. I'll just gently work this on the sandpaper and bring it up to flatness. I suppose I better bring this into flatness, otherwise I'll get problems with the with the operation of this compound slide. I've bought myself a granite surface plate. It's only 300 square or a foot square, but yeah, it's nice to have a proper surface plate now. Well, I'm starting to get all over coverage now. I've only been at it for about 15 minutes and it's coming up quite nicely. The plate was bent, remember I had to do some massaging on this plate to bring it roughly into shape. But yeah, I've now, rather than 3 distinct spots, I'm now starting to get coverage over the whole thing. It's a long way to go, yes, but it's a lot better, and I am impressed. I haven't done steel before. I've done plenty of aluminium on this mill, but I haven't hand scraped steel, and I am impressed with, this is mild steel obviously. I am impressed with the ease of hand scraping the mild steel. After doing so much aluminium, I was fearful of doing the steel, thinking, oh, it's going to be so much harder. I suppose it is. I suppose it is harder, but yeah, with a good sharp edge on the scraper, it's going a lot better than I expected. Could be too that with all my practice on the aluminium, I'm now getting better at hand scraping. Couldn't imagine doing this for a job, but alright, I shall continue on. You go and enjoy a cup of coffee or something. I'm doing that anyhow. Well, there we go. Would have been at it 50 minutes. It's not too bad. It's come up pretty good. There's a couple of little spots in there, but gotta remember it either the swivel tunnel, compound swivel tunnel will bolt in the middle, and then the clamps will only work on contact on the outside 5mm. And then on the underside there's a 10 or 15, 12, 15 mil of contact only in from each side. So yeah, I've got good contact all the way around the edges. It's pretty good in the middle. That will do this side anyhow. Alright, that's it for now. I'm now starting on the second side of that same plate. So this is opposite to the other side in that it's not high in the middle, it's low in the middle, whereas the other side was high in the middle. Well, I'm nearly there. I'm still missing a bit in the middle on this side. It's a bit low. The coverage everywhere else is pretty good, a little bit low over here. So another couple of wipes and we should be pretty close to go. This side I've still got a little bit more to go, not much. That was a bit high in the centre, whereas that was low in the centre. So not much more to go now. Okay. It was the sides. I've just cleaned up a bit, but it's still a little bit in the middle. Oh, that's a lot better. Just still a little bit in the middle. Looks like about there. Seems to be pretty even. It's only contacting on the bottom edge there. We'll see what this one's doing. It's got a wide contact area. And if anything, it's about there somewhere. Actually, that's a nice even drag now. Contact is all the way along the edge. Same with that one. So I'll leave it at that. Just got to get that gib to be in right. That action is nice now. Oh well, as you can see, the gib screws and the gibs in. Don't know if I showed that. On to the next. I'm now mounting the slideways to the swivel compound base. I've found a position for one screw. And before you race off and do all the others in one go, you've got to do the next one. So I've put a 1.5mm drill down in there. So that's keeping this parallel. I'm just going to make sure, there's that drill bit, just going to make sure that this is marked in the correct position. Okay, now what I have to do is plan this, or these two corners out. Now what I'll do, that might be better. What I'll do is I'll drill this through all the way, and then I can remount it back on there and tack the position one screw at a time. Well, for this, get the second one in, then I can do the other two without any problems. So that's what I'll do. I'll go in and what am I going to do? I'm going to drill this far about there, somewhere around there. A lot of this is just, quite often it's just, yeah, that looks good, about there. And about there. So, don't do that. Centre punch. What do lost my centre punch. It's here somewhere. Always happens. Start working and everything comes out onto the bench, and then things get lost. Well, not so much lost, but they just disappear, don't they? All right. There it is. Anyhow, we'll mark these. One. Two. Just move that over slightly. Won't go over. That looks better. Alright, I'll go and drill those out and then I can mark the plate. Well, I'm back from the drill press. I've drilled these two holes. I've marked this one because that one's diagonally opposite to the screw that I've already got in there. So put the plate back on, that single screw's back in. I've got the drill, 1.5mm drill down there. And this drill is ready to roll. And we'll mark just the one. Don't go running off doing the others. Just mark the one. I know it's a slow process, but it works better that way. I've already been caught once on this project. Only once, luckily. Well, not so much luckily. Only once or twice that I pre-drilled the holes first, only to find out they didn't, in one of the occasions, didn't line up. So that taught me to go back to what I profess. And there it is to do. First one on its own, second one on its own, and then the third, fourth and subsequent ones can be drilled. So I'm back to the drill press. I'll thread these, drill that out to a clearance hole. But remember, yes, these are threaded, they're clearance holes. Well, that's it for me for the moment. I'll catch you later. Starting to look good.